We picnic, 1st July.
5 months after they first met, Saidu Mohammed and Razak Iyal's lives are still intertwined.
Of course, we're gonna be friends and we're gonna be brothers.
The two Ghanaian men didn't know each other before last December. They walked across the border into Canada together on Christmas Eve. Nearly freezing to death in a storm, they lost fingers and thumbs to frostbite. Their hearings before the Immigration and Refugee Board were scheduled 3 days apart in March. Mohammed's went ahead, but Iyal's was postponed.
So when I sleep, I always think about it, always dream about it. So he made me confused every day.
Justice delayed is justice denied.
Their lawyer says there are two main reasons for the delay: a backlog in security clearance checks and not enough board members to hear all the cases.
It's causing a tremendous amount of stress to the refugees and the refugee community across Canada.
In the last 4 months, only 44% of refugee claims were heard on time. Compare that to 2016, when just over half were on schedule. In 2015, 70% were on time. But in that time period, the number of cases have nearly doubled.
I think we have to prove that we have done our best to be as efficient as possible. And if the government can afford to give us more resources, I'm sure the government will do so.
The board is trying to be more efficient. It has an expedited claims process for countries such as Syria, Burundi, and Egypt. Starting this month, it also allows straightforward claims to have a shorter hearing, and it's hiring more board members.
That's the paper.
Last month, the IRB accepted Saidu Mohammed's refugee claim.
It's changed my life. Like, I was so happy that I got a chance to stay here.
I'm very, very happy for him, but I was sitting down and thinking like, why mine is delayed?
Iyal's postponed hearing is supposed to happen next week. He hopes and prays the outcome will be as good as his friends. Karen Pauls, CBC News, Winnipeg.